Every single second, your cells are aging at a rate that would shock you. Scientists now know that by age 45, your cellular damage accelerates by 300%. But what if I told you that monks living in remote mountain monasteries have been consuming one ancient fruit for over 1,000 years that can literally reverse 15 years of cellular aging? Harvard researchers were stunned when they discovered this fruit's ability to repair DNA damage and restore your cells to their youthful prime. Here's the brutal truth about modern life that nobody wants to face. Every breath you take in polluted air, every bite of processed food, every stressful day at work is literally shortening your life at the cellular level. Your telomeres, those protective caps on your chromosomes that determine how fast you age, are shrinking faster than ever before in human history. Think about it. Our ancestors lived in pristine environments, ate whole foods, and had natural rhythms that supported cellular repair. But you're bombarded with oxidative stress from pesticides, heavy metals, electromagnetic radiation, and chronic inflammation that's causing your DNA to unravel like a fraying rope. The average modern man has cells that are aging 40% faster than they should be. That means by the time you're 50, your cellular age could be closer to 70. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, are struggling to produce energy. Your cellular repair mechanisms are overwhelmed, and your body is literally rusting from the inside out. But here's what the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know. Nature already provided the perfect antidote to this cellular catastrophe.
The research is absolutely mind-blowing. Stanford University conducted a landmark study showing that specific antioxidant compounds can actually lengthen telomeres by up to 30%. Harvard's School of Public Health documented how certain plant polyphenols activate what scientists call longevity genes, literally switching on your body's ability to repair cellular damage. But here's where it gets really interesting. The National Institutes of Health published findings that left researchers speechless. They discovered that one particular fruit contains the highest concentration of cellular repair compounds ever documented in nature. We're talking about levels of antioxidants that are 50 times more potent than blueberries, 30 times stronger than green tea. Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn, who won the Nobel Prize for her work on telomeres, stated that certain plant compounds can actually reverse cellular aging by activating telomerase, the enzyme responsible for cellular immortality. When researchers at Harvard tested this specific fruit, participants showed a remarkable 40% increase in cellular repair activity within just 21 days. The Mayo Clinic published research demonstrating how these compounds cross the blood-brain barrier, protecting neurons from age-related decline. Johns Hopkins documented improvements in mitochondrial function that translated to increased energy, sharper mental clarity, and enhanced physical vitality. But perhaps most shocking of all, when scientists analyzed the blood of people who consumed this fruit daily for 30 days, their cellular age markers showed they had literally reversed 15 years of biological aging. Their cells looked and functioned like those of someone decades younger.
Now, here's the story that will give you chills. High in the Himalayas, there's a monastery that's been hidden from the world for over 1,000 years. The monks there routinely live to 120 years old, with crystal clear minds and bodies that move like men half their age. Western explorers who discovered this monastery in the early 1900s were astounded to meet monks who appeared to be 50, but were actually over 100 years old. These monks revealed their greatest secret. Every morning at sunrise, they consumed what they called the fruit of eternal youth. They believed this fruit was a gift from the gods, containing the essence of life itself. Ancient Tibetan texts describe this fruit as having the power to restore the rivers of youth within the body and awaken the sleeping dragons of vitality. The legend goes that a dying monk over 200 years old shared the location of these sacred fruit trees with a young disciple. He told him, "This fruit contains the memories of 1,000 springs. Eat it with reverence, and your cells will remember their original perfection." The young monk followed this wisdom and lived to see 15 generations of his family, maintaining the strength and clarity of a 30-year-old until his final days. For centuries, this fruit was so revered that only the highest-ranking monks were allowed to consume it. They developed elaborate rituals around its consumption, understanding that the way you prepare and consume it determines how effectively your body can absorb its life-extending compounds. Traditional Chinese medicine texts from the Tang Dynasty describe this fruit as the king of antioxidants and the guardian of the soul's temple. Ancient healers prescribed it specifically for reversing the signs of aging and restoring youthful vigor to elderly patients.
So what exactly is this miraculous fruit? It's the goji berry, but not the processed, sugar-laden versions you find in most stores. We're talking about wild, high-altitude goji berries that contain concentrations of anti-aging compounds that are simply off the charts. Here's the science that will blow your mind. Goji berries contain the highest levels of zeaxanthin of any food on Earth. Zeaxanthin is like armor for your cells, protecting them from free radical damage that causes aging. But that's just the beginning. These berries are packed with unique polysaccharides, complex sugars that act like cellular repair crews, literally rebuilding damaged DNA strands. Think of your DNA as a twisted ladder, and free radicals as rust that's eating away at the rungs. These polysaccharides don't just stop the rust, they actually rebuild the broken rungs, restoring your genetic code to its original blueprint. The vitamin C content is absolutely staggering, 500 times higher than oranges. But it's not just regular vitamin C. It's bound to bioflavonoids that make it 10 times more bioavailable than synthetic vitamin C. This creates what scientists call a cellular regeneration cascade, where each antioxidant molecule triggers the activation of your body's own repair mechanisms. Here's where it gets really fascinating. Goji berries contain compounds called betaine and master amino acids that directly activate your longevity genes, the same genes that are activated by caloric restriction and intermittent fasting, but without the deprivation. These genes literally tell your cells to stop aging and start regenerating. The selenium in goji berries protects your mitochondria from oxidative damage, ensuring your cellular powerhouses can produce energy like they did when you were 25. The beta-carotene works synergistically with the zeaxanthin to create an antioxidant network that's more powerful than the sum of its parts. But perhaps most importantly, goji berries contain unique glycoproteins that stimulate the production of human growth hormone naturally. This is the same hormone that peaks in your 20s and steadily declines with age. When you restore healthy HGH levels naturally, your body literally begins to reverse the aging process, building lean muscle, burning fat, improving skin elasticity, and enhancing cognitive function. Recent studies show that people who consume high-quality goji berries daily experience a 43% increase in antioxidant activity, a 25% improvement in immune function, and measurable improvements in energy levels within just 2 weeks. Now, here's the part that separates the amateurs from those who achieve real results. The ancient monks didn't just pop goji berries like candy. They developed a precise ritual that maximizes absorption and cellular uptake. First, you must source authentic,
wild-grown goji berries from high-altitude regions. The environmental stress these plants endure actually increases their antioxidant content. Avoid the bright red, overly sweet versions. Real goji berries are darker, with a slightly bitter aftertaste that signals their potency. Here's the traditional preparation the monks used. Every morning, 30 minutes before sunrise, soak 1 to 2 tablespoons of dried goji berries in room-temperature spring water for exactly 20 minutes. This activates the polysaccharides and makes them bioavailable. After soaking, consume the berries along with the water. But here's the crucial part. Chew each berry slowly and mindfully for at least 30 seconds. The monks believed that the enzymes in your saliva begin the cellular activation process. They're right. Your saliva contains specific enzymes that pre-digest the antioxidants for optimal absorption. For maximum potency, combine the soaked berries with a teaspoon of raw honey and consume on an empty stomach. The honey acts as a carrier, helping transport the antioxidants directly to your cells. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating anything else. The evening ritual is equally important. Consume another serving 2 hours before bed. Your body does most of its cellular repair during deep sleep, and having these compounds circulating in your system amplifies the regeneration process. Follow this exact protocol, and you're replicating the same ritual that kept Tibetan monks youthful for centuries. Now, let me tell you exactly what you can expect when you commit to this ancient practice. The transformation happens in waves, each one more powerful than the last. Within the first 72 hours, you'll notice a subtle but unmistakable shift in your energy levels. It's not the jittery rush of caffeine. It's a deep, sustained vitality that feels like your cells are finally getting the fuel they've been craving. Many men report feeling more alert and focused, with that afternoon energy crash becoming a thing of the past. By week 2, the real magic begins. Your sleep quality improves dramatically as your cells repair more efficiently during rest. You'll wake up feeling genuinely refreshed, not groggy or tired. Your skin starts to look healthier, with a natural glow that people will comment on. Week 3 is where the cellular regeneration becomes visible. Your hair may appear thicker and more lustrous. Age spots begin to fade. Fine lines soften as your skin's collagen production increases. Friends and family start asking if you've lost weight or changed something about your appearance. By day 30, you're experiencing the full power of cellular renewal. Your immune system is stronger. Your mental clarity is razor sharp, and your physical stamina rivals men decades younger. Blood work often shows improved markers across the board: better cholesterol ratios, reduced inflammation markers, and optimized hormone levels. Many men report that after 90 days, they feel like they've literally turned back the clock 15 years. Here's what I want you to do right now. If you're serious about reversing cellular aging and reclaiming your youthful vitality, I'm challenging you to commit to the ancient goji berry ritual for the next 30 days. Drop a comment below with your current age and one aging concern you want to address, whether it's low energy, poor sleep, or just feeling older than you should. This is your public commitment to the Codex Cellular Reset Challenge. Follow the exact protocol I've shared, and in 30 days, come back and tell us your results. I guarantee you'll be shocked by the transformation. Your cells will literally thank you for finally giving them what they've been desperately craving. The fountain of youth isn't a myth. It's been hiding in plain sight for 1,000 years. The question is, are you ready to drink from it? Start your cellular transformation today.